before our deadline.
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
And action.
Welcome to the family. We are a new generation family, and we want to tell you what is our results from the past year, from 2024. We had an amazing year, so I want to say thank you
Yes.
for all your love, for all your support, for making 2024 such a great year. And Sarah's going to read some stats. We're going to talk about some goals for 2025. We're going to read some stats from 2024 so we can have greater stats in 2025. So, yeah,
Go. Let's do it.
let's start off.
Yeah, so 2024, we released over 56 songs. Us personally, the Prinsloos, we contributed 41 of those songs. And then we have other people on our label that also, Eric released an album and some other people released some content through us. So that is, wow, that's really good. That's more than our target. Our target was 52 songs last year for 2024, and we did 56.
And 4 mixtape songs, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was with the mixtapes.
Yeah, 56 with mixtapes.
Yeah.
One a week. Our goal was one a week.
Yeah, so we overdid it. So that's good. We beat our goal. From 2023 to 2024, we 10x'd our audience and our production compared to the previous years, and we reached 100,000 people around the globe. So thank you for watching. We appreciate you. We have audiences from over 60 different countries that are tuning in with us. So we thank you, Africa. We thank you, Middle East. We thank you, India. We so appreciate you tuning in with us, listening, supporting us. And also the United States of America, thanks for supporting us as well. One of our goals this year is to connect with you all more intentionally. We want to know more about you. We want to know more about your culture, know more about who you are. We want to know who's listening to us. So definitely comment, be interactive. We are personal people. We want to know you. We want to have friendship and relationship with our audience. So we definitely want to hear from you more in 2025. Our top songs last year were Sinners and Saints, Crazy Love, and Matrimony, as well as, surprisingly, an instrumental song called Streams of Love. So thank you for all the support in watching our content.
Crazy Love actually went crazy in Africa. So Algeria, South Africa,
Morocco,
Egypt. So Crazy Love, thanks for all of those who watch Crazy Love. That song was probably our biggest hit, one of our biggest hits, and Sinners and Saints was big too.
Mhm.
But thanks to everybody in Africa for showing us love.
Guys, so what's our goal with music for 2025?
2025, right now, our first goal is we have the Even Couple. There's like 7 volumes going to be coming out. We might get all 7 this year. We might not. Our goal for the Even Couple is to release volume 1, 2, and 3. We might get all 7 out. There is a couple albums we want to release. You and Audrey is going to do kind of like a woman production kind of album. That's going to be pretty cool. So Audrey Marie and Sarah Prinsloos, 2 amazing producers as a woman. Last year was your first production album as a woman independently. You produced
the organ album. Mm-hmm.
So check that out. If you haven't checked the organ album out, check that out. Sarah produced that, wrote that, produced that, and then I executive produced it and mixed it and mastered it. But she did everything from all the instrumentation. I didn't do one instrument on the album besides mixing it and mastering it. She did all the instrumentation live and studio in the studio. So
yeah, so I produced all the pre-music in studio, and then we used a, how old is it? Like over 100-year-old organ.
100-year-old organ.
Yeah, and did that live.
To the date.
Yeah.
Actually, it was to the date because we have the date on there. I think it was 1924.
So that's awesome. And with the women's album, I feel like it's going to, I was talking to Audrey and we were brainstorming back and forth, and we were saying it's going to focus on the attributes of what a woman is. Like, we're nurturing, we're empathetic, and operate in so many different roles. So like doing different songs based on motherhood, birth, or just some of the ideas, ancestral, like generational motherhood, focusing on the global sound. Audrey's Brazilian, and our family is multicultural. I'm primarily like European descent, but my kids are Zulu, And that's my culture now, and we have a lot of Middle Eastern African culture in our household. So bringing all of those things together into an album and making it very ancestral sounding, I think is going to be really interesting. So I'm excited for that collaboration.
Yeah. So check that out. That's coming out this year.
Mm-hmm. I want to
Pro-
have it done by May
May.
for
Wow.
for
That
Mother's
is
Day.
really. That would be cool. Yeah. Well, what did Audrey say?
I
Have you?
didn't tell her
You didn't
that
tell the
part yet.
deadline. So it's March now. March,
Yeah, we'll get
April.
it done. I mean, I did the organ album fast.
The organ album you did pretty fast. That was a
Our
couple of
other
weeks,
instrumental album we did in like
a
under
week.
40 hours.
Yeah, that was under 40. That was under 40
That
hours for
was
the whole album.
wild. That was wild. So I feel like because like putting our energy together like in womanhood, I think it's just gonna like come out perfect.
I think it's gonna come
Yeah.
out good. I think meditation albums and instrumental albums, it's more of a flow versus rules.
It's
You break a lot.
creativity. It's like the flow of creativity, just it happens. So I think we'll get it done.
So that's an album coming out this
Mhm.
year. Motherhood. Just kidding. I don't know the name of the album yet, but they do. So
We don't yet.
Audrey
It'll
and
come to us.
Sarah are gonna release that this year, and then we are also releasing an instrumental album at some point called "The Heart Is a Garden" Volume 3, which will be predominantly me and Sarah, or whoever in our community, or you, if you want to partner with us to do that album, if you want to invest in it in any way, whether you want to do musically, creatively, we're always open to opinions and
Yeah.
creativity. Or if you want to invest financially, invest, because a lot of these projects take money as
Get
an
some
investment,
game.
royalty. So you might get a royalty for life.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna start
Listen,
doing that.
you won't make that in the stock market what we're gonna offer.
No, we got some good deals. We actually got
Yeah.
some really good deals. We've been learning from a lot of entrepreneurs. Ryan Leslie is probably one of the biggest keys. Ryan Leslie, Nipsey Hussle is a great influence on that. And now Lil Russell is really running with what they kind of brought to the table. And so we got some really cool opportunities for investment in artwork, whether it's books, music, video production, anything that we're going to be doing. We're going to give you an opportunity to partner with us. It doesn't matter what part of the world you are. We're speaking to some artists in Pakistan. I had a Zoom call with a young man who's working on getting some artists in Pakistan. I've been listening to some Pakistani music, hip hop music, Algerian hip hop music, some Ethiopian and Egyptian hip hop music, Indian hip hop music. So music, the
Wildly
music
good.
that we're doing is like the 90s, 2000, very family orientated. There's not a lot of people doing couple music that's a couple in hip hop. A lot of people are in the folk or rock scene that have been couples and husbands and wives, but we are husband and wife rappers. I think the last one was Master P and his wife, and they were solo artists. I don't believe they did an album together, Master P and his wife. So we're really running forward with something different, something fresh, and we're taking our family and you guys on that journey. So
Yeah.
showing you how you can do creative endeavors with your family, with
With
your
family,
kids,
with our
with your
kids.
husband and your wife. You don't have to do it solo. You don't have to tour solo. And we have a great opportunity coming this year, which we will let you know once we get it. We're in talks of doing a festival. It's a really big festival, and we'll leave it at that.
So stay tuned for exciting announcement.
Once we get the news, we'll let you know. Stay tuned. So let's go back to the albums. Albums dropping. So we got Sarah's album dropping right now. The Even Couple is dropping any minute right now. So between now tomorrow, which is Friday, it's running a little bit late. It was supposed to be released February 28th, but there were some issues, so we got that resolved. So probably by March 10th, 12th, the latest, it will be released. I believe it's going to be before then,
Mm-hmm.
but it's an amazing album. It's probably our best album yet. So we have 7 songs in this album. We have a T-shirt of the album. Go cop that. You're gonna put a link in below, right?
Yeah, I'll put the link below.
The link is below. Eric's gonna be dropping his unplugged album this spring. I'm not sure when his studio album is dropping. I do know that his unplugged album is gonna drop this spring. That's what he said in the past. I think they have about 5 or 6 songs done.
Mm-hmm.
He probably needs about another 2 or 3 songs, and he'll be complete with that album. That's coming this spring. So Eric's album, Even
And his
Couple, Volume
merch.
One. Eric's merch. What else? Me and Peter's been talking about doing a project for a while. They did a song with us. So they did a song with us. The Falconero family did a song with us, which was amazing. One of my favorite songs on our last album. Go check it out. Probably doing some more features. We had Silas on our last album. We had Peter and his family on the last album. We have Lauren on this new album. We have Young Drew on this new album. Probably Volume 2. We're going to release his version on. We have a whole bunch of artists that we're going to be that we have collaborated with, and there's a whole bunch of artists globally that we're going to be creating with and collaborating with. So there's going to be some new artists from different countries. Brazil already. We have 2 songs with Audrey already from Brazil. So we're kind of doing a global thing.
It's a global domination, baby.
Global domination.
That's our motto.
Portuguese, Arabic, Hindi, Punjabi. So we got some cool stuff coming out. Some really cool, awesome stuff in the world. Taking over. Got our family globally, and possibly doing a tour. I'm not sure if we're gonna do one this year in the Middle East or Africa, God willing. But by next year, we'll be in the Middle East and be in Africa with what we're doing because of all the love you guys been showing us. So that's gonna be happening. I'm gonna do an album with Gary, and so that's gonna be a pretty cool album. He's gonna do a meditation, prayerful kind of cool album. I'm not gonna talk about it now, but once we get it, it's gonna be really exciting, a really cool project to do. And he has the perfect calm and soothing voice for this album. So I love meditation albums. So that way I can just close my eyes and listen and just chill out. So watch out for Peter's album, mine and Peter's album, mine and Gary's album. And I might be doing an album with Bob Swanger, like we've been talking. He might just collaborate with us on some songs, written songs, and also instrumental songs. Or we might just do a project together. I've been wanting to do an album with him for about 5 years now, and so we've joked around about doing an album, but we're gonna put it on paper, and so there's gonna be a lot of collaboration. Shout out to my boy Warchild. I want to get a collaboration with you, Chris Stoney. We got a bunch of collaborations coming out. I just did a collaboration on Chris's album, so there's some really cool. There's a lot of collaboration, a lot of work,
a lot of community.
Hustle. Like me and Sarah's been hustling from the morning to night. We've been working on the music, art, video, and we'll talk more about the global domination in a little bit. But before we get there, and some merch and some branding, we're dropping some new branding, some new merch. But before we get to that, let us talk about Tasteful, the relaunch of Tasteful.
So we are discontinuing the old version of Tasteful. I don't think I have a copy here, but it was nice, but I felt like it could be better, and now felt like it could be better. So we upgraded it again, gave it a beautiful matte cover, and tweaked the inside and some different things to just make it elevated, make it more luxury. And so we're rebranding, and we're going to be releasing that. I have some fresh copies just printed off the press. We just got those delivered. So that's what's in the work.
Future next year. And now we have the copies. So go ahead.
So here is the updated copy. It is a beautiful brown, gray toned. I don't know, it kind of reminds me of chocolate. My favorite thing. And so it's a matte cover. It's very upgraded. The last one was gloss. So we invested even more money into getting this done. So this is more than just a cookbook. I'll say that. It's a culinary journey of African roots, Middle Eastern roots, holistic medicine, and photography. So I have a mix of film and digital photography of our journey, of all different things in the garden that we grew that are in the cookbook, as well as just life. A lot of herbs that I actually harvested right here on our property, and just making it really like garden to table, very holistic, very organic, very close to home, but also very elevated, luxury, exquisite. Let me show you. I'll give you a sneak peek. So this is one of our cured egg recipes. That's one of Naf's favorites. And soy sauce. That's just a sample. As you can see, this book is not just a collection of recipes, but it's cultural eating, holistic remedies, and the artistry of life itself. So this book is not just for the kitchen, it's for your library, it's for your coffee table, it's a gift for your loved ones, it's an intergenerational legacy type of book, which is what our life motto is to build legacy.
So if you want an opportunity to purchase the book, we upscaled it. This is a high profile book. It's way higher quality than it was last year. And last year it was really good, the best that we could get. But it was really expensive to produce because we got it in low numbers. So the book right now is $100, and we upscaled it. Last year was 50, and it was pricey to make. So what we want to do is want to give you an opportunity to really invest in this book. If you want to come in as an investor, we'll talk. Email us, call us. There's an opportunity to do a turnaround on the first 1,000 copies. There's an opportunity to get your investment back on the first 1,000 copies. I don't think there's any turnaround like that.
No.
And so what the investment is going to do is just going to help promote the book and scale the book. And then there's going to be a royalty and residual attached to this. So you'll make your money back within the first couple of months and have way more. And if it scales even higher than that, we're talking about a great investment with this. So there's people who've done this before: Nipsey Hussle, the Russell, Ryan Leslie, giving you an opportunity really to invest in the art form. And that's something new we just added to the table. If you want to invest, you can become a part owner and have an opportunity to have royalties for you and your family for lifetime. So the lifetime of this book, you'll have an opportunity to invest. We are going to launch a second version of this book at a higher level next year. Sarah's going to be working on that book. So she's starting already with the garden stuff from our garden, farm to table, local farms we're going to be working with. So this is going to be elevation for your family, health, holistic, good quality, great, amazing. So those are some cool stuff. Watch out for some videos on the Prinsloos channel that Sarah is going to be doing about holistic medicine, about gardening, and about food. So stay tuned for the Prinsloos channel. Watch out for some podcasts coming with some cool people on holistic medicine, on Tasteful. So if you want to support the Tasteful brand, spices, she does seeds, spices, books, go to the Creative Culture store. And what else? We want to talk about the book. Pretty much, yeah. That's it for the book. So it's a great opportunity if you want to invest in the first album of Even Couple. There's an opportunity to invest. We just launched that album. We're going to be shooting some music videos, and this stuff costs money. So we'd like you to invest in us, invest with us, and you can earn a royalty and a residual. And there's a lot of fast turnaround. We're going to be touring, so there's opportunities to make money. If you want us to come to your city or your town, let us know. We're going to start doing some work, start talking about doing some stuff in the Middle East. So we're really excited to see what's up for this new year for 2025 and what's our goal. Our goal is to 100x. We're not ambitious people, but that sounds ambitious. We're more of hard workers versus ambition. But we believe we can 100x. If we 10x last year, we had 1,000 subscribers January. By the end of the year, we had 9,000. It's been a little slow start. January, February, we're in March, but we believe stuff is still going to start speeding up. We want you to share with your friends, your family, playlist, whatever. By playing our music, you support us. That's how we, generate income. And we're going to be launching some cool stuff. I think you and Anna's going to launch the Whatnot shop.
Yeah.
And some other things. We're also in management with Creative Culture. Susanna McCormick's going to be managing us. So if you want to contact her for any scheduling or to partner with us or connect with us or branding brands, if you are watching this, we've had a couple brands actually reach out to us, and it's great opportunities. So we're in the works of talking with some brands. If you're a brand or company, let us know. What else we have? We have some cool stuff. So we also have a sponsorship for a venue. So if you want to invest in a venue, we have two opportunities. We have one is fully taken, but two other venue spots. So if you want to come in as an investor for some venue, for some shows, for some business conferences, we can host that. If you want to partner with us, let us know. If you want to invest in that, that's going to be some cool stuff for some shows, private shows, public shows. And if you want to do a business conference, we have a venue we've been
Yeah, our
working
one
on.
venue is 100 capacity venue.
100, yeah. And it's great. It's intimate, kitchen. And we're going to be doing some cool stuff. We will do a pop up in the future. And it's going to
All
be
the recipes, tasting recipes, and tasting menu from Tasteful.
and it's gonna be a limited, so
Limited seating.
very limited seating. So pay attention to that. So we talked about royalty residual. That's something we want to do this year. So if you want to invest in New Generation, let us know. If you want to invest in anything we're doing or people that we collaborating with us, let us know. Eric, I believe, is doing a commercial. He's also going to be a residency at a local restaurant. So let us know if you want to check him out. It's going to be free. I mean, the food, of course, there's a fee for that, but it's going to be amazing. He's going to do that, I think, once or twice a week. So Eric's going to be dropping some merch, most likely a hat too, maybe a second T-shirt. His album's going to drop this spring, and he works pretty fast. So he might drop an album this year, a second album, or a studio version of Painted Skies. He might drop one. That's totally up to him. I can't speak for him. But he's got some cool stuff. Joe Kopinski released his album last year. Welcome to the Throne. Who else? Yeah, we just did a whole bunch of stuff last year. I'm trying to think of what else, what some other project that's out right now. Oh, Piano and Life Songs Volume 1, Volume 2. Go cop that. Go listen to that. Some really cool stuff and some really cool collaborations we did last year. We did some stuff with Keith, and well, we did one song with Keith last year, and then we did the year before that we did an album with him, which is an instrumental album. So there's a lot of cool stuff we've done and we're going to be doing.
Continue to do.
We reached about, I would say, about 90% of our goals. One of our goals for last year was doing an animation series, which we never got to because we were so busy. We reached almost all our goals. Like our goals were 10,000 subscribers. We reached that goal. Thank you. We love you guys. This year our goal is 1 million. I don't know how it's gonna happen, but I'm believing for 1 million subscribers in 2025. By the end of 2025. So I know that's a big goal. It's gonna be done.
Yeah.
We're gonna be releasing some cool music. If you want to get in, come in early. This opportunity is going to be early. It's going to blow up. It's going to be big. We know we're going to do some cool stuff. We released, everything we said we were going to release, we released in 2024. We did.
So we'll be doing NG Kids
this year. Oh, that's another album we never talked about, NG Kids. So we're going to have some young kids do animation. We said a comic book last year. So the comic book and the animation show we didn't do last year. It was a little pricey too to do the animation show. So if you want to come in as a partner and invest, welcome to. Let's do this animation show. It's going to cost a couple of $1,000s to do about a 5 to 10 minute animation show. Same thing with a comic book. Comic book's not as expensive, but if you want to invest in a comic book, we'll have some cool artists. We'll invest in some artists. Sarah's an artist and she's a digital artist too. Technology. So and launch some technology stuff. We're also going to be doing some cool stuff with our website. So scan the QR codes. There's links to Eric's website landing page, links to our personal page, links to the New Generation. Also creative culture store. If you want to buy anything, if you want to buy You Shine Bright soap, we'll probably have a link for both You Shine Bright for Tammy Shinsky, and we'll have one for Susanna McCormick and the Creative Culture Store. And
it'll all be there.
It will all be there. Tasteful stuff, cups, coffee cups, tea mugs, her books, anything tasteful, spices will be on Creative Culture Store. So we got some cool stuff. We're going to be doing some cool events in 2025. We're excited. We're going to be busy. Probably do some cool stuff with Chris Dixon. Chris Dixon did 2 music videos for us last year. We love you, Chris. Chris and Arthur, we love you guys so much. We love
Yeah.
Jane and Gary and Nancy and our whole crew out in Bethlehem. You guys are amazing. So we just want to continue to do what we're doing. Can't wait for the project with Gary. I'm excited with that. I actually have to speak to him about that to see how he's feeling about that. We did talk, and he said he loves the ideas, and he has some ideas too. So that's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be probably one of my favorite projects with Gary, especially he's got that amazing soothing voice. So any last notes? Any things you want to add?
That's all we got.
Oh, the cool T-shirts. The world domination. We are launching the
Oh.
world domination NG.
Global domination.
Global domination, not world. Global domination, because our fan base is global, 60 nations, and we're just launched. This is just in 1 year. In
Just
1
1
year,
year.
60 nations. I mean, we've had plays globally before, but this time it just excelled. The last
wild.
year, pretty much what happened in the last 7 years of creating content, this last 1 year was an explosion, 10x. And we believe this year we want 100x. Why not? Why not 100x? So, man, we're thankful for you watching, and
we're excited for all that's coming in 2025.
Yeah. And so maybe, I don't know if we'll put titles on this video, but we do want to get some titles if you don't understand English. There might be some titles in.
I already have the subtitles.
They already have the subtitles, so we'll have some subtitles if you don't speak English, because we've had some people who send us messages in Arabic and who loved our stuff, and we're like, wow, thank you.
We're already on that.
Okay, she's on that. She's
We're
on that.
already on that.
Technology, you know, she's the head of our technology. I'm the
For
tech
now,
guy.
for now.
For now, she's handling
if
technology.
you want an intern, man, hit us up.
If you want an intern, we need some help. If you want a cinematographer with us, we got a couple cinematographers we want to partner with. Maybe do a short film.
We have a squad, but we want to increase.
We want to increase, yeah. I know. Chris did say he wants to do a movie, so maybe we can do a crowdfunding.
Let's throw it in there.
Well, you're an artist doing an album. He might as well do a film. Chris, if you're watching, we'd have to do a film.
Short film this year.
Do a short film this year or next year. Try to generate the income. So we love creating. If you want to create with us, if you want to partner with us, collaborate with us. Like I said, we have some cool features. We'll probably do a podcast.
Contact us, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do another podcast where we talk about what we do creatively. Love you guys. Thank you. If you haven't subscribed. And if you haven't, go and buy You Shine Bright soap. So when you're done cleaning yourself, you'll be shining. Love you guys. Much love. Welcome to the family. Like and subscribe. And don't forget to call us. You can call us, text us.
Yeah,
we have our numbers at the end. Hit us up. Peace.
Baby, you looking really posh. Pretty lady. God put it all on his credit card, so you can charge this a God flex. Baby, when God do it, it's the best. It's a God.